Let's start by giving all honor, praise, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Wahakadosh Rakah.
the honor to the apostles and the elders at the great millstone. Peace and blessings to the faithful elect, those slated to be saved from the destruction that has been declared from the beginning to come upon America and to all the wicked inhabitants hereof. Different parts of the globe as well, but primarily here, those slated to be saved also being declared in the Bible, being none other than the Israelites, who are today being called so-called blacks, Latinos, Negroes, so-called Native American Indians, West Indians, Afro people scattered abroad. The men of these people teaching the true doctrine of the Bible, the true doctrine of people who ignorantly call God and Christ, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushua, and the men, women, and children of these people also who have turned back to their heritage according their heritage being the true doctrine of the Bible, all right, and are entered according to their works, all right. So shalom, all right, man. Another edition of the declaring, the end from the beginning, man. Everything you see going on is something that's was already set up, or written about, spoken upon, declared in the Father's will, which is the Holy Bible. Everything we're seeing happening right now, you're seeing the thumbnail. Pretty much, you got a Jake with a damn, mask on with, Corinthians verse on it. First or second, don't know, but it's just Corinthians. But it's an interesting image nonetheless. But pretty much that picture speaks 1,000 words, man. Everything you seeing your day-to-day life is pretty much the process of prophecy or the result of prophecy. Every single thing. All right. So let's start this off. Give me Jeremiah 28:8. Oh, sure. You got it.
This is Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Yeah, so that's what you're seeing right now. You're seeing, give me Matthew 24. Matthew 24 and start at, rumors of war. Matter of fact, you can take it from the top.
From the top of Matthew?
Yeah, whoever got it.
Got it.
Go ahead, whoever got it.
Go ahead, all right. You got it.
This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 1. It says, And Yahushua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to shew him the buildings of the temple. And Yahushua said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming?
Just jump to the end. Just jump to the point. Jump to 6.
Come. Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. It says, And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Yep. You bring that back up.
This is Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Yeah, so that's what the Lord deals with, man. You see what I'm saying? That's what's in his hand. Give me Job 12 and 7, I believe. Job 12 and 7. Actually 12 and 13. Start there. Go ahead.
This is Job 12, verse 13. With him is wisdom and strength.
Let me see that real quick. 12 and jump up to 9.
Job 12, verse 9. Who knoweth not in all these that the hand of the Lord Yahweh hath wrought this?
Read that one more time. You gotta listen to that. Come on.
Job 12, verse 9.
Yeah.
Who knoweth not in all these,
In all these, you see, in all these things that the prophets will bring out. Go ahead.
that the hand of the Lord Yahweh
See?
hath wrought this.
So that's what's in his hand. That's the deck the Lord is playing with. You see what I'm saying? You got it one more time on that.
God, Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8.
Yep.
The prophets that have been before me,
And let's get that word wrought too. Go ahead.
the prophets that have been before me
Yep.
and before thee
Mhm.
of old,
Yep.
prophesies both against many countries,
Yeah. Because when you go into that word wrought, I believe it was design there. Go ahead.
and against great kingdoms,
Mm-hmm.
of war and of evil
Mm-hmm.
and of
Of
pestilence.
war, of evil, and of pestilence. You see what I'm saying? War, evil, pestilence. War, bad time, and pestilence. Alright? Real quick, go ahead and bring it out, brother. Jeremiah.
This is the word for wrought.
Yeah.
This is the word for wrought. This is also, it means to do, fashion, accomplish, make. To
See,
do.
fashion. See that? Like design, man.
Yeah.
You see that? Give me Jeremiah 18 and I'll start at 11.
Alright.
You got it, brother. You finished.
That's pretty much it.
Okay, so
Okay.
you got it. Go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 18, verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
It says, Now therefore go to, speak to the men of Judah
Mm-hmm.
and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem,
Mm-hmm.
saying, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh,
Let's get this word right here, devise. Go ahead.
Behold,
Yep.
I frame evil
Mhm.
against you,
Mm-hmm.
and devise a device
Yep.
against you.
Devise. All right. Let's get that word devise.
This is a,
Go ahead.
this devise
Mhm.
means to plan
See.
or invent.
See. That's like fashioning.
Mhm.
They can
So-
come up with a new. You know what I'm saying? The new shirt everybody finna wear. You know what I'm saying? How the time's gonna be. The Lord designed that, man. He devised that. And that's what's in his hand. Don't the materials he's dealing with in this season. You see what I'm saying? You got it, brother.
It says
Real quick, get hold
a
you got.
complex
Where
procedure,
we can get it. Ecclesiastes 3.
system, or mechanism.
See, a system. That's like a clothing line. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's like a drop. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
By,
Number
care-
one.
by
You got it.
careful thought.
See, by careful thought. You know what he want to do. Ecclesiastes 3 and 1. Whoever got it.
Con. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 1. To everything there is a season.
See, there it is. See, to everything there is a season. So when the Lord, it just so happens we're in the season of, you know, here we go.
It's the lock I'm finna do.
No, it's the brother phone. It's good.
You say everything costs a while.
Salaki. Oh, wait 1 second. It's still connected. You got a hotspot?
No.
You might be out. I'm out. That shit run out, man. That shit is out. Alright, God. We'll pick back up in just a moment. Technical difficulties. Salaki. Might be out. That shit going. You throw that passport in? You got it, bro. You got it.
See that?
What you got left? You got something left or
Yeah,
no?
yeah, con. Just not right here. Oh, that green space is where
How much is it? What did it say? What's the numbers?
it say 7.1 out of 12.
I don't know.
That's what it was.
Okay, come on.
It's Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. It says, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
Yeah, so shit just got through wrong, but it's all good. Let's take it back to that Jeremiah 28, 8. It's all good.
Go ahead.
This was in the Lord's hand, though. You know? Go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8.
Mhm.
The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil.
Because that's what the Lord deal with, man. You see what I'm saying? War, evil, and pestilence. Somebody get Exodus 15:3. Go ahead.
And pestilence.
Yeah. So pretty much, we still holding that Matthew 24. Let's bring that out real quick, and then we can bring that Exodus up. Matthew 24:6.
I got it. Just in case.
You got it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, this is Matthew 24, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Mm-hmm.
See that you be not troubled,
Mm-hmm.
for all these things must come to pass, but the end.
See, because that's what's in the Lord's will. They must. You gotta hear about wars. You see what I'm saying? That's how we know. This is why we know it's happening. Because the prophets always spoke about war. So all you hear about is, men talking about World War III finna happen. Men talking about World War III finna happen. Men talking about World War III finna happen. Why? One time on that, brother.
That's 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass.
See,
That's it.
Yep, you got it.
But the end is not yet.
Yeah, so we in the process of the Lord playing his hand out, man. And a part of that process is first him sending the men out and then them declaring war. That's why Yahweh said that, man. And look, then when the end come, give me St. John 13 and 19. Then we're gonna go to that Exodus. Because what's gonna be the next thing? The pile up. You see what I'm saying? Which we're going to get in the 7th verse of that 24th chapter. Go ahead.
It's St. John chapter 13, verse 19.
Yep.
Now I tell you before it comes.
See? That's it. Come on.
That when it is come to
That's
pass,
the point, though. Come on.
when it is come to pass,
Right.
ye may believe that I am he.
See that? So there it is, man. So are we seeing rumors of war right now? Are we hearing men constantly, you know what I'm saying? That's constantly coming out, man. We know this is all a damn movie, man. It's all playing out. This is the Lord's hand being dealt out, man. First prophets. Even the prophet, like if you look at it, he said, the prophets that have been before me, I spoke of war, pestilence, evil. But that's a part of it too. The prophet is speaking. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then what? These particular things. So we've been hearing about World War I. World War III, Salakia. Then the next thing was pestilence. Pestilence here. You know what I'm saying? Now what? The evil. You see what I'm saying? And then we starting to get there. Let's go ahead and finish that war part off. That Exodus 15:3.
Come.
Mm-hmm.
This is Exodus chapter 15 and verse 3. The Lord Yahweh is a man of war.
See, the Lord Yahweh is a man of war, man. That's it, man. So that is just that simple. So that's how we know that the Creator, who knoweth not in all these, that the Most High have wrought this. You see, so we hearing about rumors of war. Why? Because the Lord is a man of war. So we know, pretty much all these things that are happening. Like I said, it goes back to the original. You know what I'm saying? The original point, man, was this shit. Everything that's declared, that's what's gonna be done, man. You see, everything. All right. So let's go ahead and go to Matthew 24 and 7.
This is Matthew 24, verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
For nation shall rise against nation,
Mm-hmm.
and kingdom against kingdom.
This is the next part right here.
And there shall be famines and pestilences
See?
and earthquakes in diverse places.
So it's like a mixture of things. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You know, but pretty much we're gonna see the next part. We're gonna hear about race wars, man. And that's pretty much on the cusp of happening right now. Like I said, with these so-called Chinese people that's getting attacked, man. That's just out of nowhere. That's out of nowhere, man. Real quick, somebody get what's that? Micah. Somebody get Micah 5. Micah in the 5th chapter.
Okay.
And jump down to Micah 5 and 5 and start at 11.
Okay.
Come. And then we're gonna get specific with this in just a second. Go ahead.
This is Micah chapter 5 and verse 11. And I will cut off the cities of thy land and throw down all thy strongholds.
Where you at? 5 and 11?
Okay.
Salaki, 4 and 11. That's my bad. Salaki.
Call to work. This is Micah chapter 4 and verse 11. It says, Now also many nations are gathered against thee, that say, Let her be defiled, and let our eye look.
Isn't so-called Chinese people a part of the nations? You see? So, pretty much the Lord is recompensing these people. You know what I'm saying? As far as, that ain't the point, but just to give some edification on why this shit just out of nowhere happening. Read that one more time.
Okay. Micah chapter 4 and verse 11.
Yep.
Now also many nations are gathered against thee.
See? That's it, man. So, the so-called Chinese people against the Lord's people. So now all of a sudden, injustice is being done to the so-called Chinese person. Go ahead, man.
Okay.
And this is the Spirit just keep having to get on Moab for some reason right now, man. Go ahead.
It says, Now also many nations are gathered against thee, that say, Let her be defiled, and let our eye look upon Zion.
Okay. You keep going.
Okay. But they know not the thoughts of the Lord, neither understand they his counsel.
Yep.
For he shall gather them as the sheaves into the floor.
See that? Keep going.
Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion.
Somebody get 5. What you at? Yeah, 5 and 15. All right. Micah 5 and 15.
Con, it says, Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion, for I will make thine horn iron.
So pretty much you saying that because a lot of those people that's doing that to the Moabites is Jakes. That's what's weird about it. Go ahead and bring that Slocky, Micah 5 and 9 out real quick, bro. And then you can jump to 15.
This is Micah chapter 5, verse 9. Thine hand shall be lifted up upon thine adversaries,
See that?
and all thine enemies shall be cut off.
See? And that's what's starting to happen, man. Go ahead.
Micah
He
chapter,
getting Esau on one way. Because it ain't done specifically. We just going to go into just everything we seeing, we're going to be able to prove that it was declared from the beginning. That ain't just up and happen. You can read that one more time.
Micah chapter 5.
That's the whole point of this. Everything that we seeing, it was declared from the beginning, man. Declaring the end from the beginning. Because ultimately what you're seeing right now is just the process of what's going to happen to Moab. They about to go into slavery. We was just reading that yesterday. What was that? Jeremiah, the 48th chapter? And I think it was like, because we skimmed over that part. It said they was going into slavery. The brother read that, man. You see? Because Moab settled on his leads. I think it's like the 7th verse or 11th verse.
48 and 8.
Yeah, go ahead.
Micah chapter 5, verse 9.
Matter of fact, hold that. We're going to bring that up. So, because look, we gotta get on all you other nations, man. And real quick, somebody hold, because we didn't bring that out yesterday, we was holding it. Jeremiah 25. Jeremiah 25. And start at 14. Go ahead, brother.
God, this is Micah chapter 5, verse 9.
Uh-huh.
Thine hand shall be lifted up upon thine adversaries, and all thine enemies shall be cut off.
Yep. How do we know they're an enemy? Because the so-called Chinese people, they mock Jake, man. Real quick, somebody bring out Deuteronomy 28 and 37. You know, they mock Jake. You know, start at chapter 1 and 1, and then jump to 28 and 37.
This is Deuteronomy 1 and 1.
And somebody gets Sirach 27 and 28.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel
Yep,
on this side Jordan in the wilderness,
yep.
in the plain over against the Red Sea.
So these be the words which the Lord declared to the Israelites, man. Who today call so-called blacks, Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, West Indians, Afro people, man. You see? Go ahead.
Between Paran and Tophel.
Now let's hear some specific words. 28 and 37.
This is Sirach chapter 28, verse.
No.
Salak.
There's Deuteronomy 28 and 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations.
See? You gonna get called out of your goddamn name, man. You know, minstrel show, blackface, so-called Chinese people do that, man. We could pull that up right now. You see what I'm saying? Now, somebody bring, you go ahead and finish.
It says, among all nations.
Oh, see? That's it. Bring that Micah 4 back out real quick. That Micah 4 and 11. Watch this. Look how I link right up. He said among all nations. Go ahead.
This is Micah chapter 4 and verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
It says, now also many nations
See?
are gathered
See?
against thee.
See? In what way? Calling us bywords, niggas. Everybody got a name for you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody every nationality got a name for us, man. Some nickname but Israel. You know what I'm saying? Every name but Israel. If they calling us anything besides Yasha Allah, it's a byword, man. Period. Ain't everybody, I thought you guys were black. You know what I'm saying? I thought you guys were, you know what I'm saying? That's a damn byword, man. And the Chinese people, the Lord said all these nations. He said among all nations, man. And really, he allowed them to use that, right? That curse basically played out as their envy against us, basically. You see what I'm saying? Because it say right there that all the nations are not only, you know, doing that, but they gathered against us. You know what I'm saying? On that one agreement that, yeah, y'all niggas fail. You got it, brother. You go ahead and finish it.
Come.
Mm-hmm.
This is Micah 4 and verse 11. It says, now also many nations are gathered against thee that say, let her be defiled.
Yeah, and see, this is not regular information. This is not regular information. If you wasn't exposed to this truth, you would think everybody cool. You see what I'm saying? You would think Chinese people ain't really got nothing against you for real. You see what I'm saying? You would think you could have a so-called Chinese buddy. None of the things we're going into is regular, man. No matter on what level it may be in the truth. It's beyond human comprehension. You can't kick this to everybody, man. Why? Because Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker did a goddamn movie together. You see what I'm saying? They was selling you that Rush Hour shit and they was making fun of us, man. They show you that in the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mocking Chris Tucker in the damn movie. You see? Because there's a reason why he said he wouldn't go back and do Rush Hour. Because he like fake woke up, Chris Tucker. So all of a sudden, Moab getting ran the hell over and stuff. Go ahead and read that one more time, brother, and then, brother, where you got it.
Come on, start from the top.
Yeah, you got it.
Micah chapter 4 and verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
Now also many nations are gathered against thee that say, let her be defiled, and let our eye look upon Zion.
See that? That's it. They know who he is, but yet we black man. Everybody funny. You got it, brother. A war.
Deuteronomy 28 and 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment,
See?
a proverb, and a byword.
Those are movies. You see what I'm saying? If you look and you think about an astonishment, movies astonish people. And who are they starred in by? Jake. Go ahead.
Among all nations.
See? How many Chinese people you think love Rush Hour? A lot. They love sitting around watching, did a lesson on it. They sit down and literally entertain themselves off dressing up like us. Wearing their embroidery, shaping themselves like our women. You see what I'm saying? That shit is crazy, bro. Like, what did we do to you? We didn't do none of these people. But all of a sudden, you got these old Moabites walking down the street. The Lord not playing, man. These little subtle things like that is heavy, man. Stuff not just happening, man. This is real. These people getting ready to go into slavery, man. You got it, brother. Slap me.
It says, among all nations, whither Yahweh shall lead thee.
That's it. Who got the Sirach 27 and 28?
Come on.
Go ahead.
This is Sirach chapter 27, verse 28. Mockery.
See? What?
Mockery
See that? Let somebody get the word mockery. Baruch Shah.
and reproach
See? There it is.
are from the proud.
And that's what said to be the case about Moab, man. Facts. You got that right here on you, Moab, in the book of judgment, man. See what I'm saying? Who got that word?
This is a mockery,
Yep.
teasing, and contemptuous language or behavior directed at a particular
See?
person or thing.
That's what blackface is, man. See that? You can't make this stuff up, man. We got a whole book. We're just gonna go on Moab for a little bit, man.
Yeah, there's another one.
You got it, brother.
It says an absurd misrepresentation or imitation of something.
They dress up like our women. You see what I'm saying? That shit is crazy. And you think it's just regular information. You start seeing more. Now what you gonna think when they start getting their heads bust? Because really we should pull some videos up. You see what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let's do that real quick. Let's do that. You know? There's some real shit. Because really ain't too much happened last night, man. You know what I'm saying? You got this impeachment shit going on. You got a hella judgment that took place with the truck shit. And then it was like a week ago at this point. I ain't been able to do no goddamn watches, but no damn, what's it called? Internet or whatever. Benny damn way. What was I gonna say? Just pull up a YouTube, bro. Got advertised, yeah.
If I can.
Pretty much, you got these damn 63-year-old that shot, you know what I'm saying? You had a 63-year-old that went and shot up a damn clinic, I think in Minnesota. You seen that shit? In Minnesota, that shit was crazy. He wounded like 5 people out of nowhere. It's been heavy judgment taking place. But besides that, ain't really nothing happened. All the thing they've been focusing on, besides the impeachment thing, because obviously the little Uzi shit and all that, that's pretty much it. And then the vaccinations centers, they started to take off. That's pretty much it. You got it.
You got a certain video that you want to play?
Chinese people,
Just getting knocked out?
yeah, being attacked. It's gonna come straight up.
Because that was
Yeah.
recent.
That shit, this shit real, bro. Ain't just saying this. You got it.
I was gonna say, yesterday there was an earthquake in Japan.
Yep. 7.3. That's right.
You got an old, I guess you would say Ammonite. Can never really tell with these mugs. They be all over. But he was talking about how it had him remember the past. Because there was an earthquake that had happened 10 years ago and that caused a tsunami. So basically, they started reminiscing, thinking that was supposed to be aftershock from that specific earthquake.
No earthquakes at this point normal. You know what I'm saying? You got an earthquake somewhere every goddamn, you know what I'm saying? That shit normal at this point. But that's a part of the Lord's hand. That's what Yahushua said. That's what's recorded in the 24th chapter. Yeah.
That's my verse places.
You gonna plug the mic, brother? Alright, you run it back.
Attention of Hollywood law
Yeah, this shit real, bro.
Yeah, this was 4 days
President
ago.
Biden signing an
this shit
executive
real.
order his first week in
We just
office.
talking this shit.
Against
Hell no.
elderly Asian Americans. Kana Whitworth is in San Francisco with more and the prominent Asian American actors who are speaking out against the attacks.
And that nigga got so-called COVID now.
Yeah, Michael, good morning. So these attacks are getting the attention of Hollywood, law enforcement, and the White House alike.
See?
President Biden
You
signed
hear
an
this shit?
executive
You
order
on
his
that, brother?
first week in office
what's up?
acknowledging racism towards Asian Americans. But still,
Americans. Kana Whitworth is in San Francisco with more and the prominent Asian American actors who are speaking out against the attacks. Good morning, Kana.
Yeah, Michael, good morning. So these attacks are getting the attention of Hollywood, law enforcement, and the White House alike. President Biden signing an executive order his first week in office acknowledging racism towards Asian Americans. But still, some people here are saying they simply are afraid for their lives. A rise in disturbing attacks. The violence involving mostly elderly Asian
That remind me of
Americans.
Menace to Society.
This 71-year-old grandmother
The opening
pushed to the
scene.
ground, beaten, and
That
left
shit.
in the street last
That's an
week.
old
She's
Moabite
traumatized.
lady.
She did get like really bad bruises.
Police investigating a recent string of attacks in the Bay Area, but community leaders say
Dang.
people there have been on edge all year.
It's a whole other stuff,
is much
bro.
higher, the number is much higher, and the attack is more severe and more serious, and it's getting more violent.
Do you feel that elderly Asian Americans are being targeted?
Yes, because they're elderly, they're frail, and they cannot fight back.
In response to what it calls an alarming escalation in xenophobia and bigotry since the beginning of the pandemic, Stop AAPI Hate launched a tracking project for incidents, reporting more than 2,800 first-hand accounts, including violence, harassment, discrimination, shunning, and bullying in 47 states and the District of Columbia.
For me, it was like I had enough. It was enough of this.
After seeing this video of a 91-year-old man pushed to the ground in Oakland's
He's
Chinatown,
straight, Jake.
actor and producers Daniel Wu and Daniel Day Kim spoke out and offered a $25,000 reward for the arrest.
The way we see it is that it's not one community against another. It's everyone versus racism.
Police arrested a 28-year-old man Monday who they say also attacked two
That's
other
the spirit,
people.
man.
The Alameda County
Lord,
District
I fucking
Attorney
play.
creating a specialized team to address the issue, telling ABC News, since the onset of COVID-19, we have seen an uptick in crime against Asian Americans. Private security has been hired and police have promised a greater
You give it.
presence
Right, that was-
for
he's
the
going, buddy.
approaches. The fear of ongoing attacks
That's the
still
beginning of it right
exists.
there.
And that's a sad thing for us because this is a time normally to rejoice and to be happy. But right now, everyone's in fear and anxiety.
You gotta treat it that.
Now, this is the first time in 150 years that San Francisco has had to cancel their parade amid COVID concerns. But you can
came
see
up like
festivities
a few
will
months
still
back.
go on. And in an
Where
effort
a
to make that
Moabite,
go smoothly, they're getting calls from across
trying
the
to,
country from
trying to
people that
kick-
want to help.
kick,
They're sending in
Jake
personal alarms
out
for
his
people to
area.
carry whistles. And George,
Like,
youth groups
out in
have
Cali.
volunteered to escort senior citizens around.
It's good to see them step up. Okay, Kenneth, thanks very much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel.
I know what you're talking about. There was another one where
click
he
the
was basically
subscribe
like,
button
the
right
Moabite came out
over
in his
here.
establishment and was trying to tell him that he couldn't be like in that area. But Jake was like, I could be out here because you don't own the street. And he was like basically trying to kick him out.
There is news tonight about the growing
Like the
incidence
plaza,
of
like,
racist
it's
and
over
often
there.
violent attacks against Asian Americans in this country. More than 2,800 reports since the pandemic began. The community in Oakland, California, showing its
You
frustration
gave-
after several
you brought that
recent
shit over
attacks.
here.
Here's ABC's Zoreen Shah.
Tonight in Oakland, California, growing calls for police to help stop attacks against Asian Americans.
2 days and they still haven't responded to us yet?
It comes after several brazen assaults. In Oakland, 2 men knocking down a 70-year-old woman and robbing her. Her granddaughter saying she was injured.
She's traumatized. She did get like really bad bruises.
And in this Chinatown shop, a man hovering behind a customer, snatching their wallet when they tried to pay. Advocates say they're tracking a disturbing trend. Over 2,800 counts of anti-Asian hate nationwide from the start of the pandemic through December. Oakland's new police chief telling ABC he is committed to sending more officers into Asian American neighborhoods.
When we have communities that are not English speaking, that sometimes we have to actually assign people who can communicate with this community. We understand that they have fears of reporting crime.
The chief says they're still trying to figure out what is behind the recent string of attacks. Police say they're hoping to see a
That's prop declare is in the will, man. Every time you hear we don't know what caused it or what, that's how about small shots will go off in your head, man. You got it, brother.
This is Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 11.
Yep.
It says, and I will execute judgments upon Moab.
See that? That's it, man. Those are judgments coming forth, man. It was written. Now why? who got the? You still holding the Sirach?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Con. This is Sirach chapter 27, verse 28.
Somebody get Zephaniah 2 and 8.
Still holding Jeremiah 2:48.
Okay, Con. Yep. We'll get the point where it says slavery. I think it's like 7, 11 verse, somewhere around there. You got it, brother.
Con. Sirach 27, verse 28. Mockery and reproach
See?
are from the proud.
See that? And the Moab is definitely goddamn proud. Matter of fact, let's go to Jeremiah 48 chapter real quick. Jeremiah 48 and you got it?
I think it's 11.
Oh, well, you said you got the Jeremiah 25?
No, 48. Jeremiah
You
48.
got 48? Go ahead, bring it up. 48 and give me 29. Yep, that's it.
This is Jeremiah 48:29. It says, "We have heard the pride of Moab. He is exceeding proud."
See? Moab proud. See that? It said mockery come from who? You got it?
Con. Sirach 27, 28. Mockery and reproach are from the proud.
See that? Woo! See that? Go ahead, brother. You got it. Over.
Jeremiah 48:29. "We have heard the pride of Moab. He is exceeding proud. His loftiness, his arrogancy, and his pride,
Man.
and his haughtiness of his heart. I know his wrath, saith Yahweh, but it
He
shall."
said he know. See, nobody, we don't really get it. Everybody, well, these people don't really get it. Matter of fact, somebody get Proverbs 28:5 real quick. That's a good point. Yeah, that's a great, you know, it's a key in there.
28:5?
Yeah.
Con.
Go ahead.
This is Proverbs chapter 28, verse 5.
Make sure you go right back to who's that.
Con, I still got it.
Con,
It
go ahead.
says, evil men understand not judgment, but they seek.
Come on.
But they that seek the Lord understand all things.
So everybody else don't understand. So we hearing when the news come out, they gonna be like, well, we don't know what's behind it. These niggas hella proud. The Lord said he knows Moab's wrath. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures say, don't know who knoweth the spirit of man, save the spirit of that man. You see what I'm saying? But the Lord, he know all things. He searched the hearts of man. So he really know how proud these so-called Chinese people is. And how much they really hate us, man. Like they really know that. I mean, he really knows that, man. You got it, brother.
Jeremiah 48:30.
Yep.
"I know his wrath, saith Yahweh,
Man.
but it shall not be so. His lies shall not
Yep.
so affected."
See, that's that fake ass humbling. Like it tell you in tells us in Sirach the 12th chapter. Never trust thine enemy, even if you humble and crouch himself. That's a lie. You see what I'm saying? They trying to act all humble and they I like rush hour, I like that's you know what I'm saying? He said his lies ain't gonna stand. You got it, brother.
Well, just to add on that, it says like through adversity, he would be the first one there.
That's
Your
it.
enemy.
Because look, here it is, we downtrodden. You know what I'm saying? Y'all dressing up and mocking us. But it said only people that's proud able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You don't see us do whiteface. That ain't no real thing. Yeah, you got the movie White Chicks. You know what I'm saying? But that's just two chicks.
Yeah, it's totally different.
Yeah. We ain't that's like that's among their culture. Blackface.
Right.
Minstrel shows. That's found among, and it's so funny because you got it, brother.
No, I was gonna say also when they do that stuff, they do it in like seclusion. They don't do it outwardly. It just ends up getting out. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't make a movie, like a Paramount movie that's going on in movie theaters like that. You know what I'm saying? Like White Chicks was, whatever. They do that stuff amongst themselves. But it's a lot of people can see.
Yeah. Go ahead and bring that Give me the 16th chapter verse, brother.
Jeremiah 48:16. "The calamity of Moab is near to come, and his affliction hasteth fast."
See, look, ain't we in the year? You know what I'm saying? Of hastening his coming. Now, what's Yahweh Shai is coming fast, man? How? Somebody gets Revelation 19:10. You know what I'm saying? Because look, he said, "I tell you before it come, that you may know that I am he." So then they say, these are prophecies we read about, right? We declaring the beginning from the end. Yahweh Shah said he the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. You see what I'm saying? And then he also said he comes in the volume of the book. So we reading these scriptures, we reading these prophecies. That's what's said to be hasted. You see what I'm saying? The prophecies. But that's Yahweh Shah, because he's a part of it. Like he is the word. He is the word we reading. So Yahweh Shah literally bringing forth your calamity, approaching closer and closer. How he just pushed this dude like, you know what I'm saying? For no, you know what I'm saying? So-called no reason. You got it, brother. 19:10, yep.
It's Revelation 19, verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren, that have the testimony of Yahushua. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy.
See, that's it, man. So it's a witness. And a testimony, somebody get the word testimony real quick. What does a testimony mean, man? A testimony is a witness, man. It acts as proof, support. Meaning support or proof of what? That Yahushua really is, you see what I'm saying, hastening. When it say, hey, this is a prophecy, right? The calamity of Moab is near to come, and his affliction hasted. You see what I'm saying? That's prophecy. The spirit of Yahushua is prophecy. So the witness that Yahushua is prophecy. You see what I'm saying? So it's like simultaneously. You got these prophecies coming fast. That's Yahushua being hastened. You know what I'm saying? And it's proof that Yahushua is. Because everything we reading was declared from the beginning, and then it's happening. So that's proof Yahushua exists. So what's the ultimate thing now? Him coming. You see what I'm saying? Him himself. It's real. You got it, brother. Whoever got the definition. Testimony.
This is a testimony.
And then we're going to bring out
testimony.
48 and 11.
Slug.
No, you got it. Go ahead.
Testimony.
It says a formal written or spoken statement, especially one given in a court of law.
Go ahead.
It says evidence or proof.
See, evidence or what?
Or proof.
See, testimony means proof, man. You see what I'm saying? What's your proof? And we just played you the video. You see what I'm saying? And then if we be like, and then we read how so-called Chinese people proud, right? What's your proof? We can go play blackface. You see what I'm saying? And they in there, ha 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 ha. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. You got it, brother.
Con. It says evidence or proof provided by the existence or appearance of something.
That's it, man. All right. So read that one more time. Listen to that. It say what?
Con. This is
testimony.
Evidence or proof provided by the existence or appearance of something.
You see the appearance of what? All the appearances of Moab is being thrown on. You know what I'm saying? Old ladies getting they heads trampled and shit. They damn car almost ran them. You know what I'm saying? You can't make this up, man. Go ahead. You got the Zephaniah? Go ahead.
This is Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 9. It says, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel, it says, surely Moab shall be as Sodom, and the children of Ammon as Gomorrah.
Let me see that. You can start at 8, I believe. Yep, start at 8.
This is Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 8. I have heard the reproach of Moab.
See, that's it. The Lord heard it, man. They say, have he that made the ear shall not he hear? You see what I'm saying? He that made the eye shall not he see? Hey, he see y'all last. Like the brother said, y'all closed off somewhere in an auditorium at a so-called play amongst just y'all laughing at y'all envy at us. We ain't even did none of these people. What do we do to deserve it in relation to them? Nothing. Go ahead.
It says,
be the Israelites, man. That's how you know we curse. People just want to fuck with us for some reason. Niggas just go outside, he get killed. You know what I'm saying? Cop just want to kill him. What the, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Zephaniah 2 and 8. I have heard the reproach of Moab and the revilings of the children of Ammon. It says, whereby
they revile us, man. That's talking about the Japanese right there. You know, come on.
Whereby they have reproached my people and magnified themselves against their border.
You know, and I knew some niggas back in the world, some Japanese niggas back in the world. And them niggas is very envious at us, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel, surely Moab shall be as Sodom.
See? Go ahead.
And the children of Ammon as Gomorrah, even the breeding of nettles and salt pits and perpetual desolation. The residue of my people shall spoil them.
That's it. That's what we was reading about in Micah the 4th chapter. He said all the nations gathered, and then he said our hand is going to be upon them.
God.
That's what's happening. Who popped up on the screen? Somebody bring that right back up. Micah 4 and 11, man. You know, because this is not a game. Go ahead.
This is Micah chapter 4 and verse 11.
Watch this.
Now also many nations are gathered against thee that say, let her be defiled, and let our eye look upon Zion. But they know not the thoughts of Yahweh.
See? They don't know how the Lord really did. You know what I'm saying? They don't read the scriptures. They drink sake and eat sushi. You see what I'm saying? And octopus. That's what they get, squid. That's what they do for real.
Call it calamari.
These are facts, man. Now I eat straight squid. You know what I'm saying? It's real.
Cats.
That's the liver on this shit. They eat. They had the shit in the window, man. They eat straight octopus, squid for sale. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says, but they know not the thoughts of Yahweh.
And that's proven because is that a part of the dietary law that he approves?
Nope.
See what I'm saying? So they don't know his thoughts. Come on. So these is facts. We the Israelites, man. We was forced to eat pork. They gave us that in slavery, man. You got so-called Mexicans, you know what I'm saying, that still don't eat pork, man. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead. Why? Because they was hid in America some goddamn where. They weren't actually, a lot of so-called Mexicans weren't brought on boats. You see what I'm saying? They was a part of the tribes that came here and was here already. So Esau wasn't able to get his hand on every Israelite for real, for real. You see what I'm saying? But if they did start eating it, it became amongst the culture of their people, our people. Nigga bringing pork to a quinceañera or some shit. You see what I'm saying? Remember niggas are bringing the whole pig, like 3 pigs off the back of a pickup truck and roast them up. Ask me, I want somebody on that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Jake wicked, man. I'm talking about, man, whole pigs. They pick them because you know the pigs still had their hands tied up. They'd pick them up, carry them.
The little stickers on you.
Yeah, 3 big ones. They stayed doing that. They used to, you know, Jake love they cookouts and festivals.
Throw the apple in the mouth and shit.
Northern Kingdom, hella wicked, man. You know what I'm saying? They hella wicked. They wicked on some other shit. Like all Jake eat pork, but they wild out for real. You know, but shit, everybody equally, you know, evil in the Lord eye, man. All you Jakes, you got it, brother.
This is Micah chapter 4 and verse 12. It says, but they know not the thoughts of the Lord.
Meaning we did, you know, come on.
Neither understand they his counsel.
See, instruction, see that? Because what is counsel? Counsel is instruction. Come on.
It says, for he shall gather them as the sheaves into the floor.
Yep, that's when Yahushua come back. See how that automatically goes into Yahushua? Because when you go to Matthew the 25th chapter, he said he's going to gather all the nations. You go to Joel the 3rd chapter, he said he's going to gather all the nations. Where? To the valley of Jehoshaphat. Why? For the controversy of Israel. Like, yo, what's up with all this? He probably gonna be playing highlights. You know what I'm saying? To people. You just never know how it might be. It might be supernaturally, like, just sophisticated how he just does it. You just never know.
Yeah. It was just one dream that I seen one time. So, someone was saying that after 2/3 was born into the kingdom, they was watching a hologram of how they were behaving in this world, and they were mourning and very sorrowful and very, very sad about what they were doing in the world, and it was continuously, apologizing over and over again.
That's in the scripture.
And I was watching a hologram, basically some type of movie night. You know how I describe it. And,
That's how I know what dream you're talking about.
yeah, that's how that happened in the dream. A hologram.
Damn, they really. So the brother really dreamed about a hologram, like as far as that shit crazy.
His dream was like they're all at a table and they was playing some hologram or something.
Wow.
It was something along those lines. Like
Lord
that.
might do that, man. See, that's about the spirit. I ain't even know that. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta think, the Lord can do whatever He really want to do.
It's J2, so he's gonna be.
Yeah, it's gonna be laid up.
You don't know how He gonna do it, man. So you read like it's just gonna be this big ass cane, like we're gonna be at the Grand Canyon initially, but then when you get further into the spirit, and you realize like, nah, this is like us. You know what I'm saying? We talking about. It ain't gonna be some dry desert we gonna be in. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how He gonna do it, man. It might be holograms lined up. You know, but that's a whole other thing. So yeah, you got it, bro.
I would say it'd be like how like monks be doing like the big ass screen in the park.
Yeah,
Like
projectors.
like Ye did in the cities. He had used the buildings as projectors.
Yep. And that was next level. You know? So the Lord, He definitely not finna let us undermine His, you know what I'm saying? Outstyle us. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. You know, but that's a whole other thing. You got it, brother.
Come. Micah 4:12 it says, "But they know not the thoughts of the Lord, neither understand His counsel. For He shall gather them as the sheaves into the floor.
See?
Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion."
That's what they doing. You see an example of it. So that means these race wars really gonna happen then. You see that? That's race war. That's a race war scripture. How is it not? It starts off, all the nations are gathered against you. You see what I'm saying? And then we eventually rise up and fuck them up. You see what I'm saying? And Yahushua said that out of His own mouth. Matter of fact, go ahead and bring that out real quick, brother. Matthew 24:7. So we can get everything out the way.
So Matthew 24, verse 7. It says, "For nation shall rise against nation."
Who said that? Yahushua.
Yahushua.
See?
"For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places."
All that's happening. You see, look, Japan just got hit. There go the Ammon part. You know what I'm saying? The scripture we just read about, Ammon. You see? Yeah, but Moab really got to get got. You know what I'm saying? Because it makes so much sense because China plays such a big part in everything that exists. Made in China, made in China, made in China, made in China. You see that? So that people gotta be important. You know what I'm saying? They gotta be somebody. Just like so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians, our history is just so, you know what I'm saying? And even how we function today, we gotta be somebody. You know what I'm saying? We everything. Everyone eats our food, dressed like us, listen to our music, and you starting to see the Northern Kingdom really, all you Negro only fucking niggas, you starting to really see the Lord put more of the Northern Kingdom on the map, man. With boxers like Ryan Garcia, some niggas just replaced 6ix9ine. He the new blood rapper or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I forget his damn name, man. You know, because Northern Kingdom always was boxing, but we talking about more of what the Southern Kingdom was doing. The Northern Kingdom started to be put right there by Esau. Like, nah, you niggas rap too. Come on.
Bring them up. Exactly.
You niggas dance too. Come on.
They bring them up.
You niggas are sensations too. Come on. You know what I'm saying? All different, Fat Joe, Jennifer Lopez. You see what I'm saying? Those are like, Fat Joe a little bit, he more on the hip hop scale. But Jennifer Lopez, like, iconic down there. You know what I'm saying?
They still milking Selena. They got a TV show of her coming out or something like that.
See, you can't make this up, man. So it's we gotta be somebody. That's my whole point. So if China, now you look at the other nations, that's how you know. You see what I'm saying? The scriptures, they only stand to be true. Everything made in China. China. Who the hell is China? Moab. See that? Alright, let's go ahead and finish that, and then we're going to get the Zephaniah.
You want me to finish the mic?
Yeah.
Okay. This is Micah chapter.
We're going to get off Moab after this.
Okay. This is Micah chapter 4, verse 13. Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion, for I will make thine horn iron, and I will make thy hoofs brass, and thou shalt beat in pieces many people, and I will consecrate their gain unto the Lord, and their substance unto the Lord of the whole earth.
All right, that's it. You got it, brother.
This is Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 8. I have heard the reproach of Moab and the revilings of the children of Ammon, whereby they have reproached my people and magnified themselves against their border.
See? Come on.
Therefore, as I live,
they think they better than us. You can see that when they walk past us. They don't even, you know what I'm saying?
I said,
like we ain't nothing, man. Go ahead, bro.
So like the video I just sent you, that really proves that, because there was a Moabite trying to kick Jake out of the city, like out of like the little plaza that he was in, trying to call him a nigger. This is a no nigger zone.
Yeah, I put the link in the comment, so whoever's watching could click on that just to know what brother's talking about.
Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 9. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel, surely Moab shall be as Sodom, and the children of Ammon as Gomorrah.
There it is. See, they're the Ammon. So that, come on.
Even
they're brothers.
God.
So I think Chinese, Japanese, but they not the same. They hate that shit. Because they got distinction. Come on.
Even the breeding of nettles and salt pits and a perpetual desolation.
All right. You got it.
The residue of my people shall spoil them.
That's the remnant. What's the residue? It's another word for remnant. You see, talking about the 1/3. We finna do what? We finna actually put their ass in slavery. Let's go ahead and end on Moab with this.
We go into that too. A little bit left.
Go ahead.
It says, in the remnant of my people shall possess them.
You got it? See, one more time, Salaki.
And the remnant of my people shall possess them.
See that? Because the 2/3, they're going to be done away with. When, look, if we start kicking shit off and they start getting reports of how it's just, like they get their ass just little fake little judgment right now.
Right.
But we're going to start beating the hell out of their ass. You know, they're going to be like, now it's outright all-out war. You see what I'm saying? Pretty much we're going to bring heat on 2/3. We got spiritual power, but wicked niggas ain't going to be able to defend themselves. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. They might get a report of how some brother, he ran through like 40 Moabites. And then that happened again in another town. That's like a wage of war right there. You see what I'm saying? A declaration of war. So they're going to start running up on 2/3. Moabites going to put Jake ass to death. But eventually we going to win, you going to lose. You so-called Chinese people. We're going to possess you in the remnant, the end all be all. Because we're going to be souped up. You got it, brother. We're going to end on Moab on this.
This is Jeremiah 48:11. Moab hath been at ease from his youth, and he had settled on his leaves. He had,
matter of fact, give me second Ezra.
And had not been emptied from vessel to vessel.
See?
Neither hath he gone into captivity.
Woo! See that? He ain't winning. He ain't never been in slavery, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all finna get it. Here they is mocking us. And we built everything you love. Go ahead, bro.
It says, therefore his taste remained in him.
See? See? He still got he's somebody left. You know what I'm saying? He got some familiarity with him being somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's why he stays so proud. They never happen to them for real. Nothing. Then the so-called white man support them because he worry about hating us. Right. So he just gang up with all other nations like, yo, let's come hate on my brother, eat Jacob. You know what I'm saying? While he say he us. And then the other nations be telling him like, yo, you're not the Jew, you're not the real Israelite. You know what I'm saying? So it's just bugged out. You got it, brother. Second Ezra.
This is second Ezra chapter 16, verse 1.
It's just to map it out. Go ahead.
It says, woe be unto thee, Babylon.
Come on.
And Asia.
There it is. See, all them Asian attacks. You see what I'm saying? Didn't the Lord say that? Didn't we start off with this with Jeremiah the 28th chapter and the 8th verse? Because really that's what I'm waiting to see. I'm waiting to see these race wars kick off. You know what I'm saying? I know they gotta happen, man. There's too much hate here, man. It's been too much, mess talking going on. It gotta go down, man. This place will not, like it said in Revelation, the 8th chapter. Matter of fact, somebody get that. I said 8th chapter, 18th chapter, in the 21st verse. Go ahead.
Time. Second Ezra chapter 16 and 1, it says, Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria.
Just that verse.
Time. That's it.
Alright, you got it.
This is Revelation chapter 18 and verse 21. And a mighty angel took up a stone with a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, Thus with violence shall that great city, Babylon.
That's it. And where, look, all those incidents, accounts, what was it, like damn near 3,000, you know what I'm saying? Accounts happen where? Oakland, America, you see what I'm saying? That's Babylon. Thus with what?
Thus with violence shall that great city, Babylon, be thrown down.
That's how they gonna use, so the Lord gonna get Moab, so-called Chinese people, effed up to ultimately get them effed up, you know what I'm saying? But to ultimately start outright chaos to bring down America. You see what I'm saying? Because there's gonna be race wars. Eventually, they said it. Look, think how big they said it's getting. It's catching the ears of Hollywood actors.
It's a thing.
You know, it's this. That's why I'm like, yo, this big. You know what I'm saying? When you just see somebody walk past for no reason and put some old man, and then they Jake. I'm like, what? It looked like an angel almost. You know. And then that's an omen right there, because he threw the great millstone in the you know what I'm saying? That's an omen. And that's what you see now. This is an omen. This is a sign that calamity that was written about to come to Moab is hastening for real. All omens. So race wars, that's low-key's declaration of wars. For some reason, the race of the Asians are being picked on. See, you're gonna hear rumors of war. Nation shall rise up against nation. Matter of fact, go ahead and bring that back out real quick, brother. 24:7, Matthew. Whoever got it. And then we're gonna move on.
This is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 7. It says, For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. These are the beginning of sorrows.
You see, nation shall rise against nation. These are the beginning of sorrows. It's a sorrowful thing that these, you know, pretty much these so-called Asians starting to see themselves picked on. So that's pretty much it on that. 1 and 5. On there. All right. You got it.
It's Habakkuk chapter 1 verse 5. Behold, ye among the heathen, and regard.
It's like in Micah 5 and 15.
And wonder marvelously.
Matter of fact, hold that. Don't get that. Give me Lamentations 2 and start at 15. Yeah, you got it.
Habakkuk chapter 1 verse 5. Behold ye among the heathen, and regard, and wonder marvelously. For I will work a work in your days, which ye will not believe.
Because that's just saying, we just singled out Moab out of all the nations gathered against us. You see what I'm saying? So the Lord said He's gonna work a work among the heathen, which they will not believe. So you got the damn race war, the damn riots happening at the capital of U.S. Esau shit getting fucked up. And then you got Moab, he getting his shit fucked up. Then you got the rest of these nations. Judgment got to come upon. You see what I'm saying? Judgment got to come upon. Look, the Lord just blew up Lebanon some months back. Shorty with the dress on, you know what I'm saying? Lord's he's not fucking around, man. All right, who got it? Go ahead.
Lamentations 2 verse 15. All that pass by clap their hands at thee.
See, the Lord see this, man. He sees this. All that pass by thee clap their hands at thee. Come on. Mockery. See, come on.
They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem.
Yeah, because we toe up right now, man. We a laughing stock. Come on.
Saying, is this to say that men call the perfection of beauty?
Woo! See that? They really think they could talk mess to us right now, man. You know? Come on.
The joy of the whole earth.
That's it for that one. Go ahead, keep going.
16. All thine enemies have opened their mouth against thee.
See, all thine enemies have have opened their mouth against thee. Come on, their mouth against thee. Come
And
on.
Hiss and Gnash the teeth. They say we have swallowed her up.
See, they really hate us, man. The Lord is trying to tell us how much these people really hate us. That's why he said, never, you gotta get it, Sirach 12 and 10. The Lord said, never trust thine enemy, man. Here it is, you walking around, you might go to college, you might go to school, you might have some friends, and you an Israelite. These people deep down really hate you. But it's not gonna be like the so-called white man. That's a perpetual hatred. These people have just been influenced to hate you. You see what I'm saying? That's really it. But you're so dominant, you see what I'm saying, that it causes envy. That shit it'd be so bugged out when I be seeing these different ethnicities, you know what I'm saying, trying to hang out and it be a Jake amongst the crowd. You see what I'm saying? Be like, hey, what the fuck? What are you doing, man? You know what I'm saying? What are all of y'all doing? It's fake. It's inevitable to not go on and be. Thus declare it from the beginning. You see what I'm saying? He said, nation shall rise up against nation. Once you got Jake women walking down the street with Moabite men. You see what I'm saying? That's crazy. You got it, brother. Lord said, all thy enemies. You got it.
That's all right.
No, all thy enemies.
We have all thine enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash the teeth. They say we have swallowed her up. Certainly, this is the day that we looked for. We have found and we have seen it.
See, they was waiting to see us down. So that's why you got blackface that took place like that minstrel show, and then you got even them doing it now with the whole pushing the whole notion that, you know, our community is more hit by the so-called COVID that's going on than you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, why are we the most hit? You know what I'm saying? Now Jake said back in the hood, like, she hit, you know what I'm saying? That's pop. That's basically what they saying. We the most hit. And then they put that out to the world. So now you in the grocery store, you got these other nations looking at you like you nasty. Because they so stupid, they believe what the white man says. Edomite. You might have COVID. You know what I'm saying? That's how they think, man. The Lord trying to get our people to really see this. But we getting into times where this is your ass being a target. It's gonna be. It's getting clearer and clearer, man. It is clear you are the target, man. But now, simultaneously, you gonna come out of it, man. The 1/3, and the rest of our people they're gonna be ate by this, man. You know, and it's all being declared from the beginning. All right.
I'm gonna say, I got a scripture. Go with what you said.
Go ahead.
This is Proverbs chapter 14, verse 15. It says, "The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going."
Right, man. We can't all get along. Can we all just get along? No. And those times it's becoming clear, man. You know, listen, it's about to get real bad out here. Real quick, somebody get 2nd Ezra 16 and 40. Wrong shot. We're gonna go ahead and switch this up. God for these nations. Go ahead.
The 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 40. It says, "O my people, hear my word.
Yep.
Make ye ready to the battle."
So it's clearly something to pop off. You're not finna have all these Asian people get messed with, and ain't nothing finna, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing finna kick off after that. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna take matters in their own hands. You got gangs found amongst those so-called Chinese people. But a lot of them be Jake. You see what I'm saying? That's facts. There's a lot of Jake, you know, back over there. Go ahead. And never left. They have never left as well. You got it.
Come on. It says, "O my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle.
Yep.
And in those evils, be even as a pilgrim upon the earth."
Woo! Somebody bring the Jeremiah 28 and 8 back out. See that? What's familiar about that?
Come.
Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. So it says, "The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil,
See, there it is.
and of pestilence.
Of evil. Read that one more time, brother.
Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 40. It says, O my people,
Mm-hmm.
hear my word. Make you ready to the battle.
Come on.
And in those evils,
See, there it is. That's the evil. Meaning what? What battle? You see what I'm saying? What battle? Because the battle is declared to be the evil. So them race wars got it. The Lord brewing the evil right now. The battle, the stage of the battle is being set right now, man. So look, something as subtle as a Chinese man getting pushed over caused the next riot. You see what I'm saying? And you didn't even know about it. You know what I'm saying? And all this was written. Lord, not, man, you don't want to see the Lord checkmate. You know what I'm saying? The Lord barely jump a spot. Because too much of that, you know what I'm saying? The Lord doing too much of in shit. Real quick, give me Sirach 33 and you know? Sirach actually 43 and give me a verse. Uh, 43 and 22.
This is Sirach chapter 43, verse 22.
27. Go ahead.
It says, a present remedy of all is amiss.
Where you at? 42, Shalaki.
Okay.
Sorry, that's my bad. 42 and same verse. 42 and 22.
Alright, This is Sirach chapter 42, verse 22. It says, oh, how desirable are all his works, and that a man may see even to a spark.
See that? Somebody give me read that one time, bro.
Sirach chapter 42, verse 22. It says,
26 and 14.
oh, how desirable are all his works, and that a man may see even to a spark.
Yeah. So the Lord can just show you look, seeing a little bit of the Lord's, you know what I'm saying, power is a whole lot. That's what that's saying. You see what I'm saying? Read it one more time.
Sirach chapter 42, verse 22. Oh, how desirable are all his works.
So you want to see the Lord work, but go ahead.
And that a man may see even to a spark.
You see? Because, you know, the Lord is that powerful. Like, you just seen a little bit of what the Lord could do. You see what I'm saying? We'll bring that out. But my point is, you won't see that. Because the Lord, that's pretty much is, I don't want to call it damage control, it's a threshold. You know what I'm saying? It's like the peak meter. Making it, you know what I'm saying? You don't want it to go too, you don't want it to go above the, you know, a certain amount of dBs.
Right.
The decibels. That's the power, man. You know what I'm saying? Fucking ears are cracked.
Exactly.
You got it.
This is Job chapter 26 and verse 14. Lo, these are parts of his ways.
See? Lo, these are parts of his ways. Come on.
But how little a portion is heard of him.
See? When you see it, when the Lord works, it's a little bit, man. It ain't nothing. Well, now why? Go ahead.
But the thunder of his power, who can understand?
You see? So the little is, when you hear it thunder, man, that was the loudest thunder I ever heard in my life. You ain't heard they ain't heard nothing. And that got you out the bed. You see what I'm saying? Now imagine the Lord actually knowing this. You like, I ain't even thunder.
Right.
You gonna be like, the damn world probably explode, man. Your damn head will bust. You like, you wanna see thunder? You won't even imagine that, man. That's why the Lord, the Lord said he's slow to wrath, man. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, man. It is not, like, you don't know, we really don't know what it means when he say darkness. You know what I'm saying? Gross darkness. Well, I'm ready for this to go. Yeah, but hey, this is the Lord we talking about, man. The creator of all this. You know?
I got a scripture out.
You got it, bro.
Is Sirach 11:26. It says, "For it is an easy thing unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai in the day of death to reward a man according to his ways."
You got it.
No, basically what you're going into is so easy for the Lord. You know, too much of the Lord could blow the world up if he wanted to. It's easy for him.
And cause when he come, that's it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't. He gonna give you little subtle things. Like, what you think about this? Jay come up. Damn, look, he almost went across the street.
Yeah,
the Lord put that power on him to do that, man.
Wow. The whole face of the pavement.
Lord put that clip up. He like, yeah, I'm gonna have somebody record it. He like, what's up on him? You know what I'm saying? Make Esau go crazy about it. Publish it out. You know what I'm saying? And he playing the real. He like, what y'all think about this? You know what I'm saying?
That's so minor.
Right, but it's so. Look, shit, nigga getting his neck set on cause, you know what I'm saying? Damn near America to go bankrupt, man. Millions, they was burning banks down, man.
Precincts.
You know what I mean? You know how much money a precinct brings in? Because those are cases. A lot of niggas get out of jail off $70,000 bonds, man. You see what I'm saying? The niggas actually pay that. The nigga, the rapper, I think his name YFN Lucci or some shit like that. He was locked up because he supposedly caught a body. And I ain't keeping up with this shit. I just seen it. Fucking, he got out. He bonded out because he wasn't finna get out. The nigga bond was $500,000. So even if he didn't pay whole, he paid 50. But more than likely, his ass paid 500. In reality, because you don't want no bail bonds. Because they can lock you back up. So if you got the bread, you really just pay it. Most of them rappers just pay the whole bond. They don't pay 10% and have the bail bonds pay the whole thing. They pay them back and they got to deal with them. Exactly. They ain't got to go to court. That's some bum shit, man.
They lawyer go get them.
Yeah, whoever running your team dropped the bread when you locked up, man. That man bond was $500,000. More than likely, that nigga paid $500,000 just to get his 2/3 ass back on the street and possibly go back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So now that's one nigga. How many, they say the prisons is overcrowded, man. You see what I'm saying? So how much money is that, man? So yeah, America almost went bankrupt during that time. Whole point being all off of them, a nail on the neck. Off somebody simply saying, I can't breathe. Just one. One jank you ain't never thought of. Ain't nobody knew that, man. You know what I'm saying? But then look, it was crazy because Steven Jackson, that was his twin.
Crazy.
See that? So the Lord ain't got to do much, man. This finna be crazy, man.
Steven Jackson knows he's an Israelite, huh?
I think so.
Yeah, kind of.
He was on the show. A lot of them niggas know, man.
I said a lot of all them boys though, like they know, man.
The NBA circle.
Yeah.
If one nigga know, everybody know. They gonna all know. Cause that's why they all do the same thing. They all know about the spot. You know what I'm saying? They pass that shit around. They probably got a big chat or something.
They say that personally, like they always want to say like it's a brotherhood. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So you know they all stay in tune.
It's levels to it, cause like I said, everybody in the NBA don't hang out.
Kind of.
So don't think we uneducated on that. But no, it is like the brother said. It's a brotherhood, man. So yeah, one know, all know, man. So that's pretty much it on that, man. You know. Oh yeah, on that time, Mark.
921.
Huh?
921.
What's it? What's it on there?
121.
121, yeah. I mean, come. Yeah, I mean, brother got something there to bring out, you bring out. Now we gonna go ahead and close up.
Yeah, it was about how angels, how the Lord would send down angels to do certain things, like push the dude on the street or something. Because I was, I started thinking about the show Lucifer and how the angel Uriel, how he would do one little minor thing just to cause a big reaction. For example, like in the show, he'd take a ball, like the kid ran in the house or whatever.
Somebody can have a group too.
And then he took the skateboard, slid it in the street, like Uriel. You know, something like Uriel, he took the skateboard, slid in the street or something, and then the dog went up, ran somewhere, and then the car seen the dog swerve, and then the car did something else to somebody else, and then
person that he wanted to get in an accident got into an accident, like down the street or whatever, or later on within the chain of reaction.
Reading that Habakkuk will hold that. Somebody give second Ezra. We'll get a few more. Second Ezra's. Somebody get Amos 9 and 10 first.
Okay.
We get second Ezra's. Let's see.
Amos.
Second Ezra's. 9 and that's the spirit. No, not early. 9 and it's like 8. Second Ezra's 8 and give me verse. Probably gonna read a little bit on this.
Habakkuk. You say you got the Amos.
8 and somebody give me second Ezra's 8 and 45. Where you get this one?
Come.
Go ahead.
This second Ezra 8 and 45. Be not wroth with us, but spare thy people.
See? And that's why, see that's the spirit. Because if the Lord really angry, you see what I'm saying? If the Lord like prophecy here, the roof might come off this place, man. Doors kicked down, we gotta run. Brothers getting choked out. We getting put in paddy wagons. That's when the Lord really, you know what I'm saying? When Moab, it's time for Moab to really get effed up. It ain't gonna just be one Jake. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be somebody flying through his body. You know what I'm saying? And coming out the other end of him. You know? That's facts. Our people knew about this, the wrath of the Lord, man. They said he terrible, man. Look how, I mean, just think, he didn't have to do, he really got to do that much? Man, Yahweh made, all those trucks couldn't stop, man. That shit was crazy. I'm like, damn, why would they stop?
Man.
They was just, you can't explain it, man.
So many.
And they couldn't help but die. Like, damn, no one thought to get out. No one seen it ahead. Hundreds, almost 200 cars. Almost 200 cars. So you can't fight the Lord, man, and you don't want him to really bring that smoke, man. Because when he bring it, that's it. Why he said, make ye ready to the battle. So every time it ain't gonna always be turned. But it's why he said it's a pace. You see what I'm saying? It ain't every day, man. This. Nah, man. Sometimes you need to really receive. Like right now, we really receiving. Like, yo, the Lord, you know what I'm saying? He just did this little subtle things. That's how it was. Look, it was subtle before top of 2020. And look how the year ended. I've never seen anything like this in my life. That shit was crazy. I'm like, wow, this might be it. You know? That's really it, bro. All praise to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, man. Go ahead.
Second Ezra 8 and 45. Be not wroth with us, but spare thy people, and have mercy upon thine own inheritance. For thou art merciful unto thy creature.
See, that's it. So the Lord being merciful to his creation right now. Because he could just turn up. They say the earth is his footstool. You know what I'm saying? Lord can smash this place, man. Come on.
Then answered he me, and said, things present are for the present, and things to cometh for such as be to come.
See? That's it, man. See, that's heavy right there. Things that are, we gotta read that one time, brother.
Second Ezra 8 and 46. Then answered he me, and said, things present are for the present, and things to cometh for such as be to come.
So the Lord got a reserve put up. You know what I'm saying? Things that are present are for the present. This is where you at right now. You see what I'm saying? But it's always some more shit to come. You see what I'm saying? This is like in the kingdom. There's always gonna be something to come. It ain't gonna be we in the kingdom, we made it, that's it. We gonna always be unlocking something. You see what I'm saying? It don't end, because the Lord is everlasting. There's no ending to him, man. Real quick, give me, just to hit that point real quick from exhortation. Job 11 and 7.
Okay.
Go ahead.
This is Job chapter 11 and verse 7. It says, canst thou by searching find out the Most High? Canst thou find out the Almighty?
So even it, look, he said, can thou by searching? Where do you search? He said, they search the scriptures daily. You see what I'm saying? Even with searching the scriptures, if you got them all right, you still can't find out the Most High to perfect. He is the rabbit hole. That concept is him. You see what I'm saying? So if he's like that, his creation got to be that. You see what I'm saying? His prophecy got to be that. Look, there's more to what happened that's happening to Moab. You see what I'm saying? To come. You see that? And it's gonna keep going. It ain't gonna stop. That's one of the basic concepts of the Lord, is that He's manifold. You got something, brother?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is Psalms 41:13. It says, "Blessed be the Yahweh, power of Israel, from everlasting and to everlasting. Amen and amen."
Somebody get the word everlasting. So that's just beautiful to know. So why when you think we chilling, this is helping you know there's more to come. Like facts. This is like Most High 101 facts. You gotta know this dealing with him. Like one of his concepts is manifold. Who got it?
I got a couple definitions for it.
Go ahead, brother.
This is in the Strong's or in the Blue Letter. Continuous existence. that's why.
In that, you're going to find that in all his creations, man. Because that's in him, period.
Unending, it said unending future.
See?
that's self-explanatory.
So if that nigga getting pushed, there's more to it. You know what I'm saying? There's more coming. Look, us being in the kingdom, you made it, Eureka. Nah, it's ever going. It don't stop. You find one planet, there's another one. You know what I'm saying?
Unending future.
See? So here it is. We thought, look, it's more judgments to come. So that's it. That's perfect. Did you finish the verse, brother? Job 11:7.
It says, "Canst thou find out the Almighty unto perfection?"
What does perfection mean? Completion. You see that? Ain't no period on the Lord. There's no cap. NBA teams, yeah, they get nigga a $200 million deal, contract, but they got a cap, a salary cap. They can't go over their cap. Go ahead, man. So this concept, you take these concepts and you apply them to prophecy. You apply them in the kingdom. You apply them in what happened today. You know what I'm saying? This Lord's manifold. He is the rabbit hole, man. It's more than this Moab shit, man. It's more than us, man. It was a little. It wasn't even chill this week, man. It's more to fucking come. He said, "What's present is for the present, man, and what's to come is what's to come, man. It's always more to come." Think you get one planet, you got one kingdom, you got one mansion, brother. You gonna get another one, brother. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this is my one and only right here, man. No, bro, you gonna your house watch me outside. It's everlasting, man. You got it, brother. You keep going.
This is 2nd Ezra 8:47. "For thou comest far short that thou shouldest be able to love thy creature more than I." I'm gonna read that again. This is 2nd Ezra 8:47. "For thou comest far short that thou shouldest be able to love thy creature more than I.
Yeah, that's tough. Keep going.
But I have oft times."
We ain't gonna go into everything. We're gonna go into what's prevalent to now. Go ahead.
I don't know what this word is. Oftentimes?
Oftentimes.
Oftentimes? Oftentimes?
Yeah. Basically, oftentimes.
It's a lot. This is 2nd Ezra 8:47.
Oftentimes.
"But I have oft times drawn nigh unto thee, and unto it, but never to the unrighteous."
See? Go ahead.
"Is this also thou art marvelous before the Most High?
Keep going.
In that thou hast humbled thyself, as it becometh thee, and has."
And then that's what you need to see. That's why the Lord have everything go slow, because there's certain things you need to be picking up on the journey. You can't just have prophecy popping off 24. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, and they hit. You know what I'm saying? It can't be George Floyd every. You know what I'm saying? This is a literal battle, man. This is a part of the battle. You gotta be built up when that time comes. Because basically, this not even a fight yet. You in training. Look, and in training, shit kicking off. You know what I'm saying? All hell is breaking loose. Somebody got ate by a damn lion. You know what I'm saying? Somebody fell off a damn, you know what I'm saying? All type of shit is happening on it. Who'd have thought, let me just say this one more time. Who'd have thought Kobe was gonna fall out the sky, man? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On the way to the kingdom. I would have never thought no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, think of how he did it. The man was in the helicopter with 9 other people and his little girl, man. And his daughter, his youngest, the baby was supposed to be with him. Bro, he didn't just die. The helicopter fell out the goddamn sky as we on our walk. You see what I'm saying? You on your walk with your head down, you in the, and then that shit happened. And that's not even a part of the fight. Goddamn, Kobe? You know what I'm saying? The nigga body pieces was every damn word. So it's always more. The day before that, you did not see that happening, man. Because what's for the present is for the present. And what's for the to come is to come. But you never know. You know what I'm saying? What's going to come, but there's always more to come. So that's why he said, you do good when you humble yourself. That's something you're supposed to be picking up right now, man. You see what I'm saying? You should be humble when ain't shit really kicked off for real. On the day is chill. The week is chill. You know what I'm saying? That give you time to get your shit together. Because what you gonna do when the shit kick off? What if George Floyd riots would have been worse than what they were? You see what I'm saying? To where it came to your front lawn. You see? The only thing keeping it out of your front lawn is your training. You see what I'm saying? What's gonna keep you from getting your ass beat on fight night? Your training. You see? You got it, brother.
2nd Ezra 8:49.
And that's why we got Passover coming up, man. Go ahead.
In that thou hast humbled thyself, as it becometh thee.
Yeah, see, it's becoming to do that. Come on.
And hast not judged thyself worthy to be much glorified among the righteous.
Come on.
For many great miseries shall be done
That's it.
to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world.
See that? And that's pretty much it. So we can pretty much end on that. All hell finna break loose, man. You see what I'm saying? We in the latter times, and the Lord, this is a part of prophecy. Who got the Habakkuk? Gotta close out on that. This is a part of prophecy. Times like this. Watch this. Come on. It was declared from the beginning, the ending. The ending was declared from the beginning. Come on. Go ahead.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak, and not lie. Though it tarry.
Though it do what?
Though it tarry.
See, that's a part of the process. You see? That's a part of the Lord's hand. Remember, the Lord's patient. He don't just deal cards out. Like, he got a loaded hand, but he deal them out with a certain manner. You see what I'm saying? And that's fake tyranny. You see what I'm saying? So this is a part of the process. This is prophecy right here. That shit was like, a little bit. But look how much crazy shit actually really happened. When you go into it, you're like, damn, this might be a race war, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, man.
Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come.
And what's attached to that? The start of us putting our hands upon them leads unto them, us taking them into captivity. But before that, the 1/3 beating the shit out of them with spiritual power. See that? All that's attached to that. See? So tarrying is a part of the process. It's just, see that? For your use, for our benefit. That's it.
Well, again, it says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
Yep. That's it. That's a part of the prophecy. Everything, hey man, you guys just gotta understand what's going on. See that? Some black belt shit that we're dealing with, basically. Alright? So with that, close us out. Give all honor, praise, and glory to the Heavenly Father in the name of His Son,
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Wahakodash Wakam.
Till next time, Shalom.
Shalom.